What's up, everyone? Jacob Roach back here from Mixing with Metal and the Killing Joke Studios and yada, yada, yada. It's been like 6 months or something ridiculous like that. And I just stopped making videos because I was like, hey, well, it's a few people are hanging out. And then it was like, hey, you got 650 subscribers. And I'm like, dang. All right, well, I guess I should make some more videos. So here I am making more videos. I have a whole thing about that I we'll get into it another day. Basically, I just want to make sure that this is a platform that we can reach a bunch of different people with. And so if that's a thing, then share this video and all that fun stuff, and just kind of put my worries at rest about that. But anyway, let's get on with the actual tutorial. Today we're going to talk about creating massive vocal stacks in your metal tracks. We're going to talk specifically about screams to make your audio sound great and to make your song sound good. So, do you want vocal tracks that sound like this? Probably. And the cool thing about that is it sounds kind of like a gang vocal, but there's no gang vocal going on there, actually. It is just a single vocalist, and we stacked a bunch of takes. So I'm just going to run through everything that we did, and then I'll show you a couple other things that are cool to kind of make your vocal production a little bit more interesting. Actually, you can see all these purple tracks here are the different screams on this song, and these are all the layers underneath certain parts that we just want to accent. So let's start with some easy stuff. Let's start with like this thing. Pardon me! Excuse me! So super simple. All we do is just put some dubs in there. We have a standard vocal. Pardon me! Okay, and then we have a double. Pardon me! Okay, and then we have low doubles, which are panned left and right. And these are separate tracks. Cool. And then we have this thing. Cool. So I'm actually going to go to the haze because it's the same concept, and this gives me a few more things to elaborate. So hang on. I'm going to pop my neck. Oh, so good. Hang on. One more. Okay, it didn't work that time, but it's all right. So let's go to the haze. Let's start off with the lead vocal track. Super simple. I have virtual mix rack with the FG73, the NEF emulation, and then gain reduction, and that's it. On the bus, I have some de-essing and some EQ and a little bit more drive, but other than that, seriously, like, just that's it. Hey! What more you need? It's compression. It's recorded with an SM7B. There you go. It's great. Next thing we have is the dub. This double runs the length of all of the vocal tracks. So there is a double for every vocal track, and this is a little different. I copy the settings over for VMR and gain reduction, and then I have Wave's doubler on here. And what this does is it simulates a doubled effect. So it's theoretically giving us a triple track. So I'll show you this in solo. Hey! Hey! When you combine those two together. Hey! Hey! So I'll show you just kind of what that double's doing. I'm not the one to look at. It was you. It was always you. The sea of so definitely giving it some space. It gives it, like, when you do just a standard double, it kind of can wash it out. If you vocal line everything, you'll get it tighter and all that stuff. But adding that doubler, that Waves doubler on it, gives the vocal like this depth. Like it has body in this three-dimensional. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. All right, next thing we have is the same thing, same vocal tracks. These are just different takes, panned hard left and hard right. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a different tonality on the scream, and that, of course, separates it from the other tracks to give it more dimension. So all these 4 tracks together. Okay, so we're getting somewhere, right? It's sounding bigger. It's giving us that impact, okay, but we want more. So what I did is I just duplicated these tracks and we did the same thing. Hard left, hard right, and we did low screams this time. Okay, so now we got some more balls in there. And these are all the same settings. All the same settings, gain reduction, virtual mix rack, all the same thing. So let's check those 6 together. So now we have this super layered track, right? And that's good, but it's not bad. And the reason why it's we can kind of get away with doing 6 vocal tracks on here is because of how we're utilizing the stereo space. So the only thing going up the middle is that center lead vocal. Other than that, we have the regular dub, which is kind of this midway between, and then these are panned hard left and hard right, and they're turned way down, like negative 8.5 dB, negative 7.2 dB. Okay, so we're using volume and panning to give us a mix, right? We're not resorting to rolling off top end or anything like that. We're just giving everything its own space in the mix, and so we have a clear vocal stack. Okay, so that's that. Now these next ones, this is where it gets fun. So we have, I'll just show you these in solo because they're so cool. It's a scream and with a lot of reverb on it, but some other things are happening. So same settings, VMR, gain reduction. And then we have doubler, but it's the 4 one. And I don't know why. I think I just loaded up the 4 one to test it to see if it would sound cool with 4 takes. But as you can see, I'm only utilizing 2. So it's the same thing as this, right? Now, what I do then is this is a mono to stereo plugin, okay? So as you can see here, on this double, this turns a mono channel into a stereo channel, and it's panned hard left and hard right, like a stereo source should. However, with these, you can see that I still hard pan them. So if I show you just this one, you can hear that's panned super hard right, even with the double. And so theoretically, what I'm doing is putting 3 voices on the right ear and 3 voices on the left ear, okay? And what that does is, again, it separates it in the stereo space. So this is sitting at like 50-ish pan at either side, and these are still sitting at 100 either side. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, tell me in the comments below and I'll make a video clarifying. But this is kind of slightly panned out, and this is still hard pan, but it's just simulating more voices, okay? So that gives us some more space. And then I have this friggin' awesome reverb. I love this reverb. Eventide Black Hole. I don't really like most of Eventide's plugins, but this is awesome because it gives you like a friggin', it's like a massive reverb. I mean, you can hear the reverb on there. It sounds awesome. Like, oh yeah, so good. And all that pre-delay in there. Well, there's no pre-delay, but it sounds like pre-delay. It sounds like pre-delay because it's panned and it's jumping over the other side. Oh, it's good. It's good. I don't know why it sounds like pre-delay. There's no pre-delay, but it sounds like it, and I'm fine with it. I tried out this Spaces thing, which I don't have a license for anymore because I canceled my East West subscription. So yeah. Anyway, so now we have 8 tracks, okay? And just all together, one more time, this is what it sounds like. Right sounds huge, okay? So let's take those center vocals out, just listen to the panned ones. That's like 90% of the effect, right? This is just like tying it in to tell you, hey, there's like an actual person screaming this as well, right? I'll show you in the context of an entire mix. I gotta do this because I got an evaluation copy. I got an evaluation copy of Event Horizon. I'll show you in the context of the entire mix. Oh, well. Probably should make active my DIs. Come on, one more. Don't crash.